warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Theo Walcott. His game for so long revolved around his pace and little else, but his end product has been addressed and improved, and the mature version affords a greater dimension to this team now. He gives them much more.
Okay, interesting. Walcott drills one in. Great reaction! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Good, strong hand by the keeper. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Bellerin, now the pass. Played in by Mesut Ozil. No, that's not going to find its target. Alexis Sanchez tries to stroke it through. In with a header! He's got away with one there.
I just really like the way they've started with such intensity, Peter.
Hector Bellerin tries to dink it in. And the finish! It's there! The breakthrough strike! Mondonda reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Arsenal go ahead, 1 goal to the good. And it's Remy. Koscielny does well to read it and intercepts. Alexis Sanchez tries to get it forward quickly. And he's there to cut it out. Keeper's got good distance on that. Hector Bellerin looks to dink one in, and he's straight offside.
Oh, it looked like a training ground drill that almost worked a treat, only for that flag to go up. He just went a tad early.
Now it's Remy, cut out in the nick of time. Mertesacker. Throw in. Alexis Sanchez. Monreal passes it through. In he flies! This could fall anywhere! No, that's not the ball he wanted. Mamadou Sakho. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. And that has put a stop to that. Coquelin spreads it wide, aimed wide, but he'd have done well to reach that. Walcott. Arsenal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Aim forward. Puncheon plays it out to the wing. Has a pop! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to go at it with real vigour then.
Benteke. Benteke! Brilliant!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Here's the delivery. Not this time.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
He put on quite a show there.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Mertesacker battles to win it back. Benteke. Now it's Zaha. Can he find a finish now? And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Arsenal finally get themselves a breather.
Oh, that's very well played. What a good solid tackle that was. He knew his team were vulnerable then, and something had to be done. Great commitment.
Looks to slip it through. Comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball. How about it? Oh, horrible miscue.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Tries a through ball. Walcott has it in a wide position, so what next? And back out it comes. Cabaye cuts it out. And it's Coquelin. Monreal tries lifting it over. And he's done it! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. The second half gets underway. Giroud. Walcott. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Benteke looking to get on the end of this. Benteke showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mesut Ozil. Now it's Remy. Hector Bellerin. Hector Bellerin. Walcott. Hoists it high. Remy. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Alexis Sanchez. And it's Ozil. Monreal. Mesut Ozil. Mamadou Sakho is the guilty party there.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
It'll be a throw-in. Walcott tries a long pass towards the front. MacArthur gets it back. Spoon forward. Played it out wide, but the less said about that pass, the better. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kabai. Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. Now it's Giroud. Out to the left it goes. Up he gets! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mertesacker. Walcott. That's a throw. Mesut Ozil, already of course on the score sheet. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Great leap! It's in!
You know, we may be looking at another classic here. I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
This is quite a battle.
Well, what a convincing...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. Hoisted towards the area. Aimed long and direct. Puncheon. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Patrick van Aanholt. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Alexis Sanchez, can he get through? And it's Giroud. Monreal. Oh, glorious footwork! Arsenal look as though they're about to make a change. Giroud. Giroud!
I think the key for this game now is who can show that extra little bit of composure on the ball. You can't lose it like that.
And it's Remy. Now it's Kabai. Remy. Oh, he's in! Pretty robust, but the referee says no foul. Remy gets into a good position. Remy beats the offside trap. Giroud. Dan. Kabai. Cazorla. Thrust towards the front line. Alexis Sanchez. Monreal. Walcott. Hector Bellerin. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mamadou Sakho gets it back. Zaha. And it's Walcott. Walcott with the ball through. Can he finish? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think they'll be a little irked by the fact that they had control for good periods of the game and didn't do enough to turn that control into victory.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.